Good morning everyone. In this session, I am going to discuss a numerical problem on electric potential from the chapter Electrostatics. Let us see question. A spherical charged conductor has surface charge density sigma. The intensity of electric field and potential on its surface E and V. Right? Now the radius of sphere is halved, keeping the charge density as constant. Find the new electric field on the surface and potential at the center of the sphere. How to approach this problem? First, a spherical charged conductor is there of radius r. Let us assume charge density on that sigma, the intensity of electric field E and potential is V on surface. This is given data. That sphere is halved, keeping the charge density constant. Same charge density sigma. From that we should select sphere with half radius. Find the new electric field on the surface, that is E dash, potential at the center of the sphere, V dash at center. So, see this diagram. This is given spherical conductor with radius r. Next, E on surface, V on surface. Next, surface charge density sigma. Next, this sphere has surface charge density sigma. Second sphere also with same surface charge density sigma, but with half radius. I cut from this portion with r by 2 radius, then that part will be like this. What is this? Second sphere, smaller sphere with half radius and same charge density. Next, here electric field on surface E dash, potential at center V dash. Okay. Here these two are constants, remains the same sigma, that's why I put in round. Remaining are variables. E dash V dash value changes. What about charge? Yes, that also changes. Here charge present on this Q, here charge present on this Q dash. What is that? Q dash. Now come to the larger sphere. So given sphere, what is that? Surface charge density sigma, it is equal to charge by surface area of the sphere, that is Q by 4 pi r square, radius r. From this I am writing Q is equal to sigma 4 pi r square. Okay, this is equation 1. Next, E on surface electric field due to this sphere, E is equal to, what is the formula? KQ by r square, distance r, that is nothing but here KQ, Q as it is r square. Okay, Q by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. We can write like this. Equation 2. Right? Next, V, this is KQ by R, that is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R. This is equation 3. These three equations about larger sphere. Okay, then we have to find E dash, Q dash and V dash. See this, right? E dash, what is E dash? Potential on surface. On surface with radius r by 2. That sphere has r by 2 radius. That is kq by r square formula. Then in this r square means in that case r by 2 whole square. Next kq dash, this charge is q dash. How to find q dash? Let us see here. In this case q dash is nothing but with r by 2 radius. No? Now sigma constant, let us apply. Sigma is equal to, what is that? Sigma is equal to q dash by a 4 pi r by 2 whole square. This is for smaller sphere, right? So what happens here? R square by 4 gets cancelled. I'll get in the next step q dash is equal to sigma into pi r square, right? Sigma into pi r square. This is nothing but 1/4 value of given sphere charge, that is q by 4. On smaller sphere, how much charge present? Q by 4. Then I'll put here k into q by 4 by r by 2 whole square. That is r square by 4. Then what happens? 4 gets cancelled. kq by r square. This is from the equation 2. kq by r square. E only. Next, V dash, that is potential at the center we have to find. Here you see inside the sphere anywhere potential is same for the charged conductor. It is uniformly charged conducting sphere at center or on surface. What is that potential is same. Here kq by r by 2. What is that? kq by r by 2. Then q dash this. K into q by 4 r by 2. Then if you simplify, you get kq by 2r. What is this kq by r? It is V. Now this is nothing but V by 2, right? Here, this is the solution. Any doubt? Have you got it? Thank you.